Hi Taurus, this is your May 2022 spiritual reading. So I'm going to do a normal spread for you guys as well as a shadow card that will guide you guys in your healing process and will show you what in your subconscious mind you're meant to be dealing with right now and what's hidden from you, what is impacting your life currently that you're not aware of. All right, we have the box, the siren, the gem, and the thread. All right, and your shadow card, we have 10, colorless angel. You guys, there's a path that you're taking. There's an answer. There's something that you're seeking. But it feels like you're going to be presented with two options. We do have strong siren energy. Like, this does feel like a siren, you know. A mermaid is more colorful and loving and kind, whereas the siren, its beauty draws you in, you know, and then it can destroy the people that it draws in. And it feels like you're not seeing, you know, it's like what you're seeking feels like it is in this box. You don't know exactly how it's going to come in. You don't know exactly even what it is that you're calling in. Like, for example, you might be trying to manifest a soulmate or a dream job, and you don't know exactly who that soulmate is, what they look like, how they act, or you don't know what that job is, you know, in what field, in what position, how you're going to get that, how the opportunity even comes about. You don't see it exactly, you don't see the specifics. And so once you're faced with these two options, it feels like it might be hard for you at first to distinguish which one is right for you. Again, we have the siren, which there's a gem here, and then there's this gem. And it's interesting because they're both connected to the darkness somehow. But the siren, at first it looks beautiful, and then it shows its darkness. Whereas the gem, you find the gems in your subconscious mind, right? In that underworld, underground. You have to dig deep in the dirt, in the mud, where there are worms, and you can't see. It's cold, it's wet. It doesn't feel good at first, but then you find this gem, and you would go through that process a million times over to find what it is that you find each time. And we have the thread here. You really have to be tapped in to your intuition to see the truth of these two options. But again, both of these have a light and a dark. The siren will show you the light at first, and then it leads you to the dark, whereas the gem, it's through that dark that you find this beautiful light, colorful life, abundance, just everything that you're seeking. It feels like your answer, your manifestation is this gem, but you have to be able to be tapped into the energetic realm to feel the energies of these two, and be so tapped into your intuition that you're able to distinguish almost immediately But again, one of these will look very colorful and exciting at first, and that feels like that's actually not the right path. But that's why it's easy to get confused here. And it's, let's see. We have Justice, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups and Strength. So, okay. Again, the one that at first feels like, that draws you in, that feels almost seductive, and it your first impressions of it is that it's beautiful and perfect. It feels like that's the one that's going to lead you to this Ten of Swords and Five of Cups. It's the one that its light and its value is hidden at first. That's why it was at the bottom of the deck. It's not what you see at first. It's not your first impression. It might even present itself as like an obstacle that you kind of have to face in order to reach this gem. But if you're willing to go down that path, and if you're able to sense that, you know, although it doesn't look like it right now, this is where I'm meant to be. This is the option that I'm meant to be choosing. It's what I've been manifesting. That will lead you to this Ten of Cups and Strength. This is where your happiness lies. This is where your power lies, where you become even more aligned to yourself. But you do have to be tapped into your intuition to pick up on that. And this reading, again, the options that one of them will present itself as perfection, and the other one, your first impression is like, this is an obstacle, like this is a journey I have to go through. You'll know that that's the right one. But again, trust your intuition, tap into your intuition. We have Justice. This is something you guys have been manifesting. This is something that you've been wanting. Let's see. And the universe is giving it to you. The universe is granting it. But for whatever reason, there's this test that's coming along with it. We have the Hanged Man and the Six of Wands. It's kind of, the test really is to see if you're willing to, like, whatever this option is, it's gonna be very, very seductive. Again, like that siren, it's song, it's voice, you can't, it's hard to resist. And it feels like this test is to see, you know, whether you'll just act impulsively and follow that because it looks good, or because it's, you know, saying all the right words, or, you know, however, whatever it is, however it's seducing you in. Or if you're willing to pause and really tap into your intuition, really connect to its true energy, and then make your decision, because that's where your success is. And it feels like you're at a place where you should be able to do that. But again, this just feels like it's making it very hard for you to resist. We have the Two of Swords. There are two options that, and I'm going to be honest with you, at first, it just feels very, very confusing. Like, I can't tell which is which. It's hard to tell which is the right path. You really do have to kind of remove yourself from the situation in order to see clearly. A pause. You need to take a pause and really center yourself in order to see what the truth is, in order to hear what your intuition is trying to tell you. But again, it feels like some of you, you may already be at this point, and it feels like the one that if you were to be presented with these two, the one you would immediately pick would be the wrong one. I don't know if that will help you during this decision process. We have the Seven of Cups, illusions. It's your two eyes. It's very, very difficult. It's your third eye that will show you the truth and will show you the right path for you. And it feels like even when you're presented with that, again, because this gem is in the underworld, right? It's not somewhere that people would, want to go. Most people would want to go to. So at first you might feel like, well, is my intuition wrong? This doesn't look like what I was trying to manifest, but it is. It's like it's hard to see it at first. It's and then that box opens up and shows you what's in there. I don't know if this is making sense. This feels very complex, and it feels very complicated. But if you were to be able to take that step back, it's actually very, very simple. It's just a matter of making sure you don't just act and make a decision without taking the time to meditate on it. Let's see. Overall energy, we have the Six of Cups. How you view the situation, we have the Seven of Wands. The truth of the matter, we have Judgment. Recent past, we have the Knight of Swords. Present energies, we have the Magician. In your near future, we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah. So again, we were saying it's your third eye. It's your one eye that shows you the truth. It's your heart that has the answers, not your sacral or root chakra, and not your mind, not your conscious mind. Overall energy, we have the Six of Cups. Some of you are manifesting a soulmate, but others of you, what this is a wish fulfillment. It's something you've always wanted, something you've always enjoyed, been passionate about. It could be a career that you knew you wanted as a child. It just makes your inner child very, very happy. It just feels like this is where you've always wanted your life to go. How you're viewing the situation, we have the Seven of Wands. You do feel like it's kind of like, it feels like you're getting everything you've wanted, but it feels like a battle. It feels like you're also being tested, and it's like the world is against you in a way. You feel like this is like not a battle, but like something that you have to protect yourself and fight for. It just feels like it's not an easy process. It's not coming to you easily. Truth of the matter, we have Judgment. But again, the moment you're able to separate yourself from this and listen to your heart and your intuition, the answer is very loud and clear. You just have to be able to take that time fully away from these two energies in order to see the truth. Recent past, we have the Knight of Swords. So recent past, we have the Knight of Swords, and present, we have the Magician. This is something that you're manifesting. In the recent past, you may have done some sort of ritual or truly set out that intention to the universe. You made it very clear that this is what you want. This is where you want your life to go. This is the intention you're setting out. You really made that decision within yourself, that this is where my life is meant to go now. It's something that you kind of are very sure about. Like, let's say it is a soulmate. You're at that point where you're like, I'm ready for my soulmate, and like nothing will change your mind. You're very set on it. Again, you don't know the specifics. You don't have a specific person in mind, but you have that general idea of what you're trying to get manifest. And again, it's very, very powerful. Like nothing anyone says will make you change your mind. And that's why you are manifesting it to you. So you will be presented with these options very, very soon. And in the near future, if you're able to see with that third eye, with your intuition, to tap into your heart, you will see the truth very loud and clear, and you will be led to the correct answer, the one that brings you this emotional fulfillment, and really is a dream come true, a dream that you've had for a very, very long time. You just have to make sure you're very tapped into your intuition, and make sure you take a pause before making your decision. It feels like that's the vital point here that will protect you from getting hurt with the wrong option. All right, Taurus, we have Kaladara. When hope is lost and a way forward cannot be sensed, Kali's love will find a way. If the path does not yet exist, then it shall be created. If you cannot see or feel how you can move from where you are to where you want to be, Kali's wisdom and grace will manifest at the perfect time to provide what is needed. So again, this is a path that feels very confusing to you. That's why you kind of feel like everything is against you. Like, why would I be presented with these two options? It's hard for you to tell. You're not able to see the truth immediately. And again, this is all about tapping into your intuition. Kali, wherever you have her in your chart, is where it's like where your energy lies. Like if you have it in your first house, your energy is like right in front of you. So, just know where to tap into. If it's in your, third house, it might be through journaling that you're able to connect with the truth and find the true and feel the true energies behind these two options. If it's in your sixth house, you might want to do like a cleanse or go on a water cleanse, and that will help it'll help clear the muddy waters, and again, help you see clearly. There's just however you need to calm the energies and center yourself, and however it is that you connect with energy. Like if you feel someone's aura, you sense it, you just know it, you hear, whatever it is, really tap back into energy. And like if you used to meditate a lot and you've kind of let it go, or you were able to see auras, really practice it every day and meditate every day. Reconnect to your spiritual practices, because it's gonna be very vital for you, and it's gonna help you see the right path. All right, Taurus, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.